If you're trying to live a financially stable life, being a car enthusiast is probably one of the worst things that has ever happened to you. But if you're like me, it's too goddamn late. You've already been bitten by the bug. You got sucked in and you can't bear to drive a stock ass, boring ass car. But god damn it, car parts are freaking expensive. A set of wheels from a big manufacturer is gonna cost you $3, $4, $5, or even more thousands of dollars.
Too many reasons to hate on me. Cause I'm sexy.
But your stock wheels are holding you back, my man. And get those shits off there and let the experts at FitmentIndustries.com get you sitting pretty. Because we offer wheels and tires that can fit even the most strict of budgets, even for first-time buyers. So grab yourself your favorite snack, an unnecessarily large, flexible pencil, and a Blue's Clues notepad, because today I want to walk you guys through the best first wheels that you can buy for your ride for about $1,000 or less. Let's get started. Starting out with an absolute banger, the Enkei TS10 is a great option when it comes to a JDM wheel with some modern tech sprinkled into it. You see, this bad boy is manufactured with the same manufacturing process as the RPF1. And so what that means is that this bad boy is just 19.6 pounds in an 18 by 9.5 configuration. And for under $1,000, it's gonna be really hard to beat that weight for the money here. These are extremely popular on a lot of your JDM cars with that 5x114 bolt pattern. So your STIs, your G37s, BRZs, 10th Gen Civics, stuff like that. And for good reason. All the cars I just mentioned are performance-oriented cars, and for a lot of those guys, weight matters. So if you're looking for an entry into a performance wheel market, you really can't go wrong with a nice Enkei, especially with this TS10. Up next is one of my personal favorites. The Kansei KNP just does it all for me. I'm already a sucker for a solid, thick 5-spoke wheel, and Kansei took it to the next level by adding a lip with a minimum depth of 43 millimeters, which tops out at about 57 millimeters for your 10.5 wide with a really aggressive offset. And with bigger sizes comes even more concave faces too, so this thing can go from a really clean 5-spoke with a lip all the way to a super aggressive, deep, muscular wheel. And they make KNP in truck and SUV fitments too, which I thought was pretty freaking cool. These look universally great on so many things, from off-roaders to drift cars to stance cars to street function and track cars, and they're affordable, which makes them a great first choice for aftermarket wheels. The Avid.1 AV06. Listen, I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh, you got a rep wheel on this list. Well, as a professional, I'm here to tell you that you have the totally wrong idea. Yeah, the wheel looks exactly like a TE37, and the name and the logo are, let's be real, it's a direct rip-off of ADV1, but it looks like a TE37 and it starts under $750 for an 18 by 8.5. Now this is a full cast wheel, no rotary forming here or anything like that. Weight comes in at about 22.5 pounds, so again, not necessarily a lightweight wheel, but it is on the lighter spectrum of the cast wheels. A lot of people are gonna scoff at the idea of putting replica wheels on your car, but at the end of the day, the Avid.1 AV06 provides a ton of value for the money. If you're not getting competitive with the car, or maybe your car isn't necessarily worth spending $3,000 on wheels, or maybe this is your first time buying wheels and you can't justify spending thousands of dollars on wheels, the Avid.1 AV06 can be a great alternative to achieve that look that you dream of without completely depleting your bank account, which is pretty cool when you think about it. They're a really popular choice for a lot of different builds and have really great reviews. My boys over at Konig really got the formula right with the Konig Oversteer. This is a split 5-spoke design with a really aggressive, almost kind of a European vibe going on here that I just love. And a ton of other people love this wheel too because it's one of our most popular selling wheels. And a lot of that has to do with its entry-level price tag. For just $750, you can snag a set of 4 of these things in 18 by 8, which weighs in right at around 20 pounds. So again, really hitting the lightest you're gonna see for a full-on cast wheel here. And they offer a ton of sizes from 16-inch diameters all the way up to 20-inch diameters. So again, lots of value for the money. The weight is on the low side. It looks great and it won't cost you an arm and a leg. One of my favorite wheels to suggest for people on a budget. Now, before we get into this last one, you have to check this out.
Crazy like she Britney, but no, she don't shade the night. Russell Wilson, way I get low and stay in the pocket. I get paid down. I can't do no trying to leave that gun around. In my teens, we were acting up and running around. Now it grows to get to it if it's necessary. On the ground from January to January. Never met nobody who retired when they were young. So I guess I gotta get it to the cemetery. Getting paid just for rapping is fun. I lit up around a month in every February.
So what are you waiting for? This is your chance to own a JDM Legend that's ready for you to give it the bully beatdown on the track and then drive it home. And if you're lucky enough to be seeing this during the first week of October, you guys are getting 10 times the entries for this giveaway. So every $5 you spend gets you 10 entries to win this S2000. And if you missed 10x entries, well, you should have been subscribed. But back to the wheel list. I think the real value winner here and subsequently #1 on this list for the best first wheels to buy has to be our very own in-house wheel brand, Artisa Artformed Wheels. But I'll let you in on a little secret here. We totally cheated. Because Artisa Artformed Wheels built these wheels from the ground up by real enthusiasts for real enthusiasts, and we knew we couldn't do it without making these the lightest, best looking wheels for the least amount of money that we possibly could. And honestly, I think we freaking nailed it. This is the Artisa Titan, and it's packed with technology. Deco directional design. You can get a set of 4 18 by 9.5s for $1,080. These things also have what we call Artform technology, which is our version of rotary forging of the barrel. So we can use less material during production, thus allowing us to create a wheel with an 18-inch diameter that's 9.5 inches wide that then weighs only 19 pounds. That's a lot of wheel for that kind of weight. And the Deco directional face keeps the directional wheels turning in the same direction on both sides of your vehicle at the same time. That means that if you order wheels with a staggered fitment, we have to pick 4 unique SKUs of wheels for your order. Nobody else does that until you start getting into custom forged wheels. And honestly, it kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie, but we do it for you guys. And we ordered a metric ton of inventory so that we could keep costs down and pass those savings along to you guys as well. Because we know how much you value, well, value. But what do you guys think? What other wheels would make first good wheels? Or better yet, if you've already had some, what was your very first set of wheels? Mine, well, I put XXR 531s on a PT Cruiser, so there's that. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with all the crazy shit we got going over here. Check out the S2000 build series where we go through the journey of finding and modifying our very first giveaway car. I'm Sean, SeanB.FI on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.